With all the controversy surrounding Ghost in the Shell, it's easy to forget that the manga and anime were staples of the cyberpunk genre. In fact, Ghost in the Shell redefined it and is responsible for influencing countless movies and franchises. So grab your trench coats, all you cybergoths, because I'm Whitney Van Lanningham, and today we're going to cover the best movies and TV shows that Ghost in the Shell influenced. Number 5, Strange Days. Like most cyber sci-fi, Strange Days takes place in the last few days of 1999. Remember when Y2K was a thing?
It's the end of the world! God loves you! He's gonna kill you!
Right before the ball drops on the new millennium, Los Angeles has become a dangerous war zone, overrun by criminals who use illegal devices called squids to record memories directly from the wearer's cerebral cortex. When the memories are played back using a mini-disc, the user can actually experience the exact thoughts and physical sensations of the recorder. Ex-LAPD officer Lenny Nero is a black market squid dealer who uncovers a series of crimes by playing other people's discs. Like Ghost in the Shell, this movie plays with the idea of being able to hold on to physical sensations or memories after the body is no longer able to do so, in the case of death or severe physical trauma. It's kind of a cool concept until you think about how creepy it would be to have all of your memories recorded, or to have your brain hacked by a bunch of losers on 4chan. Number 4, Westworld. While the original Westworld came out long before Ghost in the Shell, the breakout television show has actually strayed further from its source material and closer to Ghost in the Shell. Both Ghost in the Shell and HBO's Westworld wrestle with where the moral line is drawn between man and machine once artificial consciousness is born, and both feature deadly female protagonists who struggle with their artificial identity. Westworld's title sequence even mimics the intro to Ghost in the Shell, with a cyborg being built from nothing. Number 3, The 13th Floor. The 13th Floor was released around the same time as The Matrix back in 1999, and tells the story of Douglas Hall, the heir to Hannon Fuller's multi-billion-dollar tech company. Hannon has just completed a virtual reality simulation of Los Angeles in 1937, but shortly after releasing the VR, he turns up murdered, and Hall becomes the prime suspect. It's up to Hall to find the truth about Hannon's VR system in order to clear his name, which proves difficult when he learns that he's actually living in a simulation of Los Angeles in the 1990s. It's kinda like that whole dream within a dream thing from Inception if Leo DiCaprio was actually a sim. You might have survived a bear attack, but can you survive the swimming pool with the ladder deleted? While the 13th Floor doesn't feature the same kind of cyberbrain hacking that Ghost in the Shell does, the whole virtual reality within a virtual reality thing is really disturbing. Number 2, The Matrix. The Matrix is a great movie for any 20-something virgin who loves Depeche Mode. It gives them hope. Nah, I'm just kidding. Everybody loves The Matrix, even my mom, who once told me that I wasn't gonna have friends anymore if I kept talking about Star Wars. Actually, she was kind of right about that one. Hi, Mom! If you're living under a rock, or, plugged into The Matrix and unable to watch it because your machine overlords don't want you to learn the truth, The Matrix follows the story of Neo, a computer hacker who's recruited by cybergoth Lawrence Fishburne to help the enslaved human race rage against the machines. The Matrix borrowed heavily from Ghost in the Shell, down to its signature reign of green code and how the action sequences were edited. In fact, The Matrix was so heavily influenced by Ghost in the Shell that the Matrix directors had to ask the creators of Ghost in the Shell for their blessing before they finished shooting. Number 1, Ex Machina. This movie's a little more on par with Ghost in the Shell's whole human cyborg thing. Blue Book CEO Nathan Bateman invites programmer Caleb Smith to hang out at his isolated mansion. He introduces him to Ava, a humanoid robot with artificial intelligence. Nathan wants Caleb to spend time with Ava to determine whether or not she's relatable to actual humans or not. And after acting like a total asshole towards everyone around him, Nathan's behavior convinces Caleb that he isn't to be trusted. He and Ava come up with a plan to help Ava escape after learning that Nathan plans to upgrade her software and kill her personality. Both of these movies have the same question at their core. What makes us human? Is it our brains? Our bodies? A combination of the two? Or something else? Like the ability to pass the Turing test, which is something I cannot say about any of my ex-boyfriends. So whether you're protesting the new Ghost in the Shell or just simply can't have enough cyborgs, those are the top 5 Ghost in the Shell inspired properties to help you get your techno-punk fix. Now I'm gonna go stab myself in the arm to find out if I'm human or machine. While I'm doing that, like and subscribe and let us know what other AI movies are your favorites.